All right, we're coming to you live from Miller Grove High School, right here on the campus of the Wolverines. It's the best of Georgia High School basketball on the Play On Sport Network. I'm Dave DeCosta, along with Robert Knox, and we're bringing you all of the live action from an incredible game featuring the Miller Grove Wolverines and the Tucker Tigers. And Coach, the Tigers have their work cut out for tonight because they're playing the four-time defending state champion Wolverines.
As you said it, Coach, the banners are on the wall and the excitement is in the air. And we're getting ready to kick this one off at 7 o'clock, and I'm excited. Are you?
Oh, I'm very excited. Miller Grove comes in a record of 15-3, while the Tucker Tigers are 10-5. A couple of big-name players in this game tonight, big-time college prospects. Look to have a lot of exciting action, a lot of rim wrecking. What are you expecting?
Well, you can already feel the energy in the atmosphere as we get ready to take off. And I'm anticipating a close game with just hard effort on both sides. I don't know. We've been thinking about this all week. We've been anticipating this all season, and now it comes down to tonight, right now.
All right, number 1 ranked team in 5A, the Miller Grove Wolverines. Number 4 ranked team, the Tucker Tigers. And, of course, Tigers coached by James Hartree, Miller Grove by Charmaine White. And, of course, Coach Hartree believes that most games you can win, 90% of the games you can win with just effort. And he's going to need a lot of effort tonight in order to beat the Wolverines.
I agree. I don't anticipate anyone standing still tonight. I expect there to be a lot of screens, a lot of in and out, and a lot of movement as we bring the ball down the court and hardcore defense.
All right, the Tiger fans are in the house. The Wolverine fans are in the house. And now we're almost set about 2 minutes before the opening tip-off, and the Tucker Tigers and the Miller Grove Wolverines. Once again, you're watching the Play On Sport presentation of Georgia High School basketball. All right, microphone check, microphone check. All right, we're going live right now. We're live out to Georgia and out to the nation as we're running the featured game this week for Play On Sport Network. It's the Georgia High School, the best of Georgia High School basketball. The Miller Grove Wolverines with a record of 15-3, ranked number 1 in 5A, will take on those your beloved Tucker Tigers, who come with a record of 10-5. And quickly, Coach, it's always the best action in DeKalb County. DeKalb County has some of the best basketball. The season opened up with DeKalb County had top 4 ranked teams in 5A, all were from DeKalb County.
All right, it's going to be a great night of basketball here in Miller Grove. You look around the gym, what a nice venue for basketball. You look up on the wall and you see those state championship banners, and you know that you're in a gym where basketball is played at a high level. So, and of course, Tucker Tigers, of course, have a great tradition of outstanding basketball. We have a number of kids playing D1, playing in the NBA. So we have a great tradition. State championship is under Coach Hartree's belt, 2007, and they're competing every year in the region and the state playoffs. So it's going to be a great, exciting game. And you're right, DeKalb County has some of the best basketball in the state here.
All right, they're 4-time state champions, a 4P, Coach. That's an incredible feat to repeat 4 times.
That is an incredible feat, and they're ranked, I believe, number 1 now. And I think the last rankings we were ranked number 6.
The leading scorers for Miller Grove are Keith Pinkney, 13.6, Errol Bryant at 14 points a game, and Kyrie Hammer, who's scoring at a 14.3 clip. And of course, the Tigers are led by Devontae Fitzgerald right at 21 points a game, John Dunmire at 15.6, Devontae Reynolds at 7.3, the starting point guard, and Jabari Craig, the big 6'10 kid, he's scoring at 8.9, right around 9 points a game clip. as both teams are announced. Take this time to welcome and run Dave DeCosta along with Mike Harwell, right here from Lithonia, Georgia, on the campus of Miller Grove High School. Fantastic atmosphere. The Tucker fans are in the house, the Miller Grove fans are in the house, and we're set for what promises to be an exciting ball game.
Yeah, you're going to see a game tonight where these teams like to distribute the basketball. As you heard the points per game, the Miller Grove team, they like to distribute those points evenly, and Tucker High School as well. You're not going to see that one dominant player that's going to score 35 or 40 points. You're going to see great team ball tonight.
So look for balanced scoring from the Wolverines. And the Tigers, of course,
Number 43 is Scary Call.
like they're set. Referee Cruiser set. Coach, you know, they're ranked number 33 nationally. They're ranked number 1 in the state of Georgia, but number 33 nationally. That's pretty good.
To be ranked nationally, that's because there's you look at those teams year in, year out that are ranked nationally, that's just some outstanding basketball, D1 players. And to be considered in that elite field is quite a statement about their program.
All right, set to jump for the ball will be number 33. That's Omar Venable. Omar Venable will jump against Jabari Craig. So 33 versus 43. And Craig wins the tap, but Miller Grove wins the ball. Oh, a little push-off that time. He misses the layup. Left open is 24 for that shot. No good. Ball belongs to Tucker. That time, Kyrie Hammer with a three-point shot attempt for Miller Grove. And Miller Grove starts off in a full court press. Dunmire to get it in. Gets it into Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald being double teamed. Splits that double team. Now acing to the hole. Acing to Craig. Craig, oh, he was under the backboard, coach.
Oh, he just lost where he was in the paint there, but that was actually a good job of getting the ball down inside.
Jabari Craig, who grew up in Canada, coach, and he's only been playing basketball for 3 years, but the kid is 6'10".
Yeah, he's quite an athlete.
An athletic 6'10", and now Miller Grove again. Keith Pinkney passes, and a wide open three, knockdown, Kendall Williams. Reynolds into the backcourt. Dunmire on the drive. Dunmire gets it blocked. Miller Grove looks to run. And, the big follower to rejection, but there for the offensive rebound was 24, Kyrie Hammer. And now we have a baseline violation against Tucker, and the ball goes over to Miller Grove. A little early game jitters being showed by the Tucker Tigers. And Miller Grove with the 5-0 lead. Steal that time by Craig. Craig, now Fitzgerald. This is Dunmire. Miller Grove in that straight up man-to-man defense.
Oh, they're really pushing the ball out.
Looking to go to work for the first time as well. He's fouled in the act of shooting. And Devontae Fitzgerald will go to the line for 2 shots.
And one of the things you saw in that previous Miller Grove possession was just the ability that Jabari Craig has to get up off the floor, how athletic he is. That's one of the things he really brings to this team is a defensive prowess, the ability to get up, the ability to block shots and get those rebounds.
Talking with Coach Archer before the game, he said most teams, you can beat most teams 90% of the time with just effort. If a team comes to play and plays hard, you'll win 90% of your games. But if a team is just playing just so hard, then it comes down to tactics and skill level. On the wing now, a three-pointer is no good by James Walker. Tigers look to run. Up ahead of the field is big fella Craig. Craig between the legs. Now there's a little short jump shot, and it's good! Jabari Craig!
Outstanding play at both ends of the courts by Jabari Craig.
The other thing Coach Archie said, Craig improves every game. The big 43 shirt improves each and every game. A little traveling that time, and call for the steps will be James Walker, and the turnover goes to the Tigers.
That's one of the things that Tucker's got to do. They've got to defend against the three-pointer, and you saw Jabari Craig on the previous possession, how he came out and got up and made them really shoot the ball over him.
Elevating is Dunmire from the baseline. Dunmeyer with a two-point basket. John Dunmeyer. Pickney now. Pickney left open, and Pickney makes them pay with another three.
Well, and that's what we can't do. We've got to defend that three-point shot.
Reynolds on the wing like he likes to operate. There's a whistle. It's going to be a foul on number 33 that time.
Yeah, this is one of the things that
Omar
happened
Venable.
the other night against Mays. Too many uncontested three-point shots. We've got to contest every shot on the perimeter tonight.
Miller Grove leads 8-5. 5 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the first quarter. Dave DeCosta along with Mike Harwell, the best of Play on Sports, Georgia High School basketball. Oh, and an ill-advised pass that time by Dunmeyer. A little miscommunication that time. The turnover goes to Miller Grove.
Well, when you sit courtside, you really realize the athleticism and the quickness of these players on the court.
This is Pickney. Keith Pickney for Miller Grove using that screen. He was moving a little bit there, but no call from the officials. Now off the dribble. Hammer goes to work. Left open is Hammer, and Hammer again. Another three. That's his second three, Coach. Oh, what a nice athletic play by Reynolds. Oh, a little bank shot. It's no good that time. Acing rushed his short jump shot. Miller Grove on the break. Nice pass inside and missed it. Craig with another rebound. He's fouled.
Well, we've got to, at the other end, we've got
Take it out, Coach. Important is the second foul on 33. That's their inside presence. Omar Venable might force a quick sub, an early sub for Miller Grove. Let's keep an eye on that one. Another turnover, Coach. A little miscommunication on that wing that time between Devontae Reynolds and Devontae Fitzgerald. After that three-point basket, the Wolverines extend to an 11-5 lead with 4 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the first quarter. Wow, it looks like they're forcing Reynolds to be substituted. I guess because his shirt was out. I see him tucking his shirt tail in, and I've rarely seen that where the referee forces a substitution because a player had his shirt tail out. All right, Pickney now into the front court. Use that screen, little screen and roll action that time. Walker back to Pickney. Pickney. And another turnover, and it goes over this time. Miller Grove with a little miscommunication that time.
A little unforced error by Tucker. That was Miller Grove's doing a good job of swinging that ball back around to the top, but that time they let the ball get away from him a little bit.
Here's Reynolds now being pressured by Keith Pickney. Fitzgerald, he likes to operate for that wing. Jabari Craig, the big fella, calls for it. Look for him to elevate. Fitzgerald elevates. Jabari Craig on the board. Unable to corral it is Fitzgerald, and it goes out. It goes over to Miller Grove. It was a good look. And Craig couldn't corral that rebound. And early on, Coach, it's shot making is a problem for the Tigers. Pickney again. Waiting for that screen from Walker. In the corner and off the dribble. Left open for a little short two-point jump shot. And once again, rebounding. And there's Craig again fighting. And let's see the referee's a foul call. It's going to be against Miller Grove, call against number 4, Raylon Richardson. Richardson called for the pull as Craig was trying to corral that rebound. The guy just pulled his waist and pulled him backwards, Coach. And once again, Miller Grove picking up full court. I remember Arkansas used to have a coach called Nolan Richardson. He's calling me the 40 minutes of heck. He didn't say heck, but you know what? Myers to the hole. Acing again rejected. 2 block shots that time. They had the big Fitzgerald open on the wing. With so much pressure inside, looked like a call for the kick out to Fitzgerald for the open look from 3. Once again, Reynolds able to elevate. He's so athletic, coach, for the number 1 shirt for the Tigers, Devontae Reynolds. And sing down to Craig. Craig, turnaround jump shot. The bank is no good. Fitzgerald on the glass. And Devontae Fitzgerald with the deuce.
Oh, that's a great follow-up by Fitzgerald.
Boy, he's so long and so lean. Able to elevate over most people and get a shot off. A little trap action that time. And the Tigers turn him over. Fitzgerald on their feet. Look out. Buckle up. And he's good. Fouled in the act of shooting. Able to convert. And he'll go to the foul line.
Well, that was a nice little trap at the top there that got that turnover, right? Spilled right into a fast break. That was a strong shot inside.
Yeah, Milligrove fell right into the trap. They came across the timeline, the half-court line, right by the sideline, and they trapped them in there, forcing an errant pass. Good athletic play that time by Dunbar, able to save that. And as Fitzgerald converts that to cut it lead to 11-10. We've got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Off the dribble into the big fella, and partially blocked. And once again, the foul probably be against Jabari Craig that time.
Well, one of the things that we saw in these last 2 possessions is number 24 for Tucker, Devontae Fitzgerald, getting a little physical down inside. That's what we need.
I like to talk about Jabari Craig. He got the rebound, but coach, he's 6'10". When he got that rebound, he brought it down to his hip, so he turned from 6'10" to 5'10". He's got to learn to hold it up there and just move his arms, so when they start hacking at the ball, only other 6'10" guys should be able to reach up there and get that ball from him. Once again, he's rebounding and he's being hacked, and finally getting the call. 13 for Miller Grove was called for that foul. Earl Bryant, and that's his first personal, and the 16th foul against Miller Grove. Tigers have cut it to an 11-10 lead with 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the first quarter. Full court press action again. Dunbar, Fitzgerald off the dribble. Find Acing back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking to elevate. And Wisely backs it out. Left him open at the wing. Fitzgerald for 3. No good. Here's Acing battling. And coming away with the rebound is Miller Grove. And ahead of the field, looking to shoot it. And nice conversion that time. Good basket by Earl Bryant. And Miller Grove extends to a 13-10 lead. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Dunbar on the wing. Dunbar off the dribble. Dunbar to the hole. Off the glass. And Dunbar converts for the Tigers. Bryant again. Now he drops the ball off. A little left-hand layup. Once again on the glass. The big fella. And able to convert that time. Raylon Richardson. And Richardson converts for the Wolverines. Tigers might need some more rebounding in there, coach. Fitzgerald off the dribble. A little short rim to that front rim, that one. Milgrove looks to run. Good rebound that time by Acing. Khalil Acing with the defensive board for the Tigers. Fitzgerald. Dunbar. Off the screen, elevating is Reynolds. Reynolds, swish! The three-point basket is good, and we have a tied ball game. 15 minutes, 30 to go, first quarter. Alfred Gilbert off the dribble. Finds Devin Dorsett. And now Hammer, but it's the Hammer time for Fitzgerald as he blocks that shot. Once again on the wing, elevating, it's Fitzgerald. In and out. Unlucky that time. Devontae Fitzgerald. And Hammer. Wide open from 3. It's Walker. And another. Wow. Just like that. Offensive rebound, put back. And the Tigers will just tied it up. Now go back down by 2. And now it's a free throw for the conventional three-point play for Miller Grove.
Well, you've got to put a body on a man. You can't let someone slice through the lane and get an offensive rebound. So we've got to do a better job blocking out. Earl Bryant now.
Oh, that doesn't look very good. And Craig, once again, you see, Coach, he gets the rebound and he brings it down to his waist, and they slap it away from him. He's got to realize he's 6'10". Keep that ball above your head. When they swing for it, move your arm so they hit your arm, you'll get the foul call. One thing Coach Hartry knows how to do is work these referees. He'll get those calls for you. Important development in the bonus already in the first half with 53 seconds going to first quarter. The Tigers will be shooting 1-1 for the rest of this half, Coach. Craig at the line and able to convert the first one. Craig averaging 8.9, let's call it 9 points a game. And for a young man that's only been playing basketball 3 years, he's like once we said before, Coach Hartry says he proves every game. On the rebound, maybe a little weight room that time. As Shambari Phillips looked like he had his paws on it that time, but it's ripped away. Oh, a turnover now. There's Dunbar with Phillips. Dunbar elevate the left hand. Oh, what a block that time. And still ahead of the field. A little short arm that time. Reynolds, the defensive back. Remind me of a football play that time, Coach. There's a call, and it's going to be a foul on the ground. Fouls against Devontae Reynolds. That's the first personal foul for Reynolds, the third team foul of the half.
Well, I saw the last few exchanges getting a little sloppy on the court. Sometimes the pace of the game is too fast for the players. Need to slow it down a little bit, run your offense.
Big fella with the block, but it looks like he's going to get called for the foul.
I think it's fair to say that Miller Grove wants a fast-paced game. They want to get that ball out in the wing, and they want to get it down court. That kind of game suits them well here on their own home court.
Hammer now. Good on the first attempt. Yeah, Coach. I mean, they've picked up full court from the first moment of the game, and they have not relented. It's like a truck meet out here. And here comes a big substitution for the Tigers. Elijah Shaw. Now, as tall as Craig is Shaw is wide, Coach.
Well, he there's no doubt he works on both ends of the court. He works hard.
Tigers now look to run, and they're ahead of the court. Oh, what a errant pass that time by Shambari Phillips, the 10th grader. And down the lane is Hammer, and this Hammer misses it. Phillips to the rebound. Phillips fight, battle, and now he outlets. Here's Dunbar. Dunbar to the hole. No good. And rebound battle for, and it's Tucker basketball. Last touch by Miller Grove.
Well, that's a great example of what I was talking about. We might be better served by pulling up and getting into our half-court offense.
Miller Grove lead 19. Another errant pass. Ooh, almost.
Whoa.
A three-quarter.
That's what a shot. What a in and out.
Could you imagine?
Boy, they were all of a sudden it's a 6-point game there.
Wow, Coach, 19-16. Miller Grove leads the Tucker Tigers. End of the first quarter.
That shot almost went in.
You're watching the best of Georgia High School basketball. Dave DeCosta along with Mike Harwell. And we're coming to you live from Miller Grove High School, home of the Wolverines.
Well, we saw some interesting substitutions right there at the end, probably trying to give a couple of the big guys a break.
Well, Craig picked up his second foul, the big 43 shirt, the 6'10 kid for Tucker, which is important. He wants to keep him out of foul trouble, so it looked like Shaw will get a little action this time. And a lot of time when they're feeding the big man, Shambari Phillips, 10th grader, threw it right to passed up too high. You want to bounce pass it so you can time it a little better, those big guys.
Well, we got a little bit away from our post-up game and hit some nice shots on the outside. Got a little cold there. Maybe need to go back into the inside game. Open that back up. All in all, that's a pretty good first quarter.
All right, we're all set for the start of the second quarter. Miller Grove leads 19-16 over the Tucker Tigers. Getting set for the inbound plays is Shambari Phillips. He's one of those 10th graders, Coach, that gets a lot of playing time for Coach Hartree. Having problem getting it in. And Dunbar. Now here's Reynolds. Reynolds in the front court. Miller Grove staying that same man-to-man pressure defense. Inside to the big fella, Shaw. He starts to spin there. He turns, and he's blocked. Oh, nice defensive play that time by the Tigers. Looks like Dunbar able to make that time. Looks like Shaw gets some instruction from the coaching staff to ask him to do a little more pump faking, Coach, before he tries to take that shot. Pinckney finds Williams. Now Williams finds Hammer, and it's Hammer time again. Hammer with his third three-point basket of the quarter or the half. Phillips off the dribble. Reynolds on the wing. Reynolds looking to elevate. Check, that was Fitzgerald to Reynolds. Now off the dribble, Dunbar. Dunbar call it inside. Turnaround jump shot is around and out. Shaw battles for the rebound, and ball remains with Tucker. Good battle inside that time by Elijah Shaw, able to keep the ball alive.
Well, he kept that ball alive, and the result was Tucker ball.
All right, timeout on the floor.
Yeah.
You're watching Play on Sports presentation of Georgia High School basketball. David Costello and Mike Harwell live from Lithonia, Georgia, here on the campus of Miller Grove High School. What an exciting game so far. Miller Grove went out to an early lead. Tigers were able to bring it back and tied up at 15. And now the Wolverines have extended again to a 22-16 lead. Checking in the game will be 21, Conrad Williams. Williams, another one of those 10th graders, Coach, that gets a lot of playing time for the Tigers. Miller Grove has played in a lot of prestigious tournaments this year. World, what an incredible basketball program here in the Gap County. And looks like we're set for the inbounds play, Tigers. Let's see what Coach Hartree is drawing up here. On the floor is Reynolds, Fitzgerald, Shaw, Williams, as well as Phillips. Having trouble getting in now, finds Reynolds from the wing, elevates, and once again rims out. Good rebound that time, James Walker. And wow, they just fast break. Good defensive play. Conrad Williams with the block for the Tigers.
Well, the jacket is off.
Oh, Archie's gone out and lost the jacket, so that means he's ready to really start coaching.
Things are heating up.
He's got that John Thompson towel there, you know. In the corner is Bryant. Now Hammer off the dribble. Rebound fought for. The big fella, Shaw. He rips it, and he's fouled. Remember, the Tigers are in a bonus, so Shaw will be shooting. One of the bad things about the aggressive play of Miller Grove is the fact they're in the bonus early. Their opponent's getting that bonus and be shooting 1-on-1.
Well, it's unusual for a home team, for a visiting team to come in and get the bonus that early. Usually you've got a little bit of a home court advantage, but I tell you, the referee's doing a great job tonight. For those of you who may not know, Elijah Shaw is the nose tackle for the Tucker Tiger defense. He's being recruited by Alabama and Georgia. Just quite a few. Those are just a couple of the schools he's being recruited by.
He misses the front end of that 1-and-1 now, and the Tigers now pick up straight up man-to-man. Bryant off the dribble now. He finds Hammer. Hammer again for three, and it's, wow, Coach, I hate to say, it's Hammer time again. Kyrie Hammer, what range. That's his fourth three-point shot. He single-handedly the Wolverine lead. Phillips. Williams. Tigers look to try to get a flow. Shambari Phillips from deep. And Shambari Phillips, the 10th grader, buries the three. But right back, here comes the Wolverines. I mean, wow. Pinckney off the dribble, being guarded by Phillips. Using that screen up top. And once again, they've let that guy Hammer open again. And another three. The fifth three for Kyrie Hammer. Looks like the Tigers might have to somebody else beat him, Coach. You might have to guard that guy. Here's Shaw now. He gets inside and off the glass. Elijah Shaw, the big fella. Right with the pressure. Hammer again for 3. This time he rims out. Shaw with the rebound. And Reynolds with the push. Reynolds being guarded by Bryant. Oh, Phillips behind the back dribble. Phillips in the lane. Phillips with the circus shot. Oh, and Phillips would have been served better to try to drop that pass off rather than try to circus shot that time. But good effort from the 10th grader. Pinckney now, the number 1 shirt. Left open is Gilbert. Gilbert's shot is short. Shambari Phillips with the rebound. And now Reynolds with the push. Coach, Cam Myers, the starting point guard at the beginning of the season, he had a knee injury, and the Tigers really missed his ball handling and outside shooting also. Once again, the pressure still being applied by Miller Grove. And action, oh my goodness! The 10th grader with an ill-advised pass that time. When you're feeding the post, you got to wait for the guy to be set and call for the ball. You just can't force it into the post. Phillips flanked by Gilbert. Action for that screen up top. Gilbert and Hammer are making both baseline runs. Off the dribble is Phillips. The kiss, no good. Rebound fall for taken away by Reynolds. Reynolds looks to push. Being trapped in the backcourt. And foul against 24, and he'll be shooting foul shots again. Foul against Hammer. That's the 8th team foul, or the 9th team foul of the half for Miller Grove.
Well, you can tell Coach Archer's trying to get some minutes out of some kids tonight, give some of his stars a rest.
We see Dunmire returning for Tucker. At the line, shooting 1-1 will be Devontae Reynolds. This frenetic pace that Miller Grove implies, I mean, they're getting a lot of fouls, Coach. I wonder if they can, what the game's going to look like in the 4th quarter. Most of the time, they normally run out to these big leads so they can, they can coast. If the Tigers can hang in there, I know Coach Archie's group is in shape. The Tigers are in shape.
Well, as you could see, Miller Grove can shoot you out of the game very quickly with those 3-pointers.
Reynolds 1 out of 2 on the foul shots. And quickly into the front course is Bryant. Bryant off the dribble, being guarded by Fitzgerald. And once again, offensive rebound. Good block that time, and the basket is good. What a play, James Walker.
Well, that was a strong physical play by James Walker.
Absorbed the blow, able to hang in the air, complete the 2-point play, and now will be shooting a foul shot.
Certainly, we've got an 8-point Miller Grove lead.
I think that last foul may be called against Reynolds. As I look at the scoreboard, the foul was given to 24.
A little confusion on which Tucker player to attribute that foul to. I think the referee's got it worked out now.
All right, according to the scoreboard, he's giving it to 24, and that's his first personal, and should be the 15th foul. Tigers need to box out here. And Reynolds with the rebound. 4 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the second quarter. Miller Grove 30, Tucker 22. Phillips off the dribble. Now Dunmire. Reynolds on the wing. Dunmire looking to get his shot up. Phillips again to Dunmire. Look like Miller Grove has gone to this 3-2 zone defense, Coach. Can the Tigers solve the zone? Good ball movement that time. Phillips from the corner gets the 3 off. Sharp battles, but it's taken away by Miller Grove's Pinckney. Pinckney on the push. Trying to go to the wing, and it's taken away. And wow, he saw a foul somewhere. I wonder who he's calling on. He's calling on Dunmire. Tucker foul is on Dunmeyer.
Not quite sure what the referee was looking at that time because that looked like a really clean play by the Tucker defense.
Coach Arch is upset with the call, and he's letting him hear it. And ball knocked away, stays with Miller Grove. Tigers in a 2-3 zone, trying to protect that rim. They got that big fella Shaw there. It looked like he's protecting Juwan Williams, that big, and wide open Pickney from the baseline. That can't happen, Coach. Wide open jump shot for the point guard. And Miller Grove extends to a 10th, and it's a double-digit lead now, Coach. 32-22, 3 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the first half. That 3-2 zone again. Can the Tigers solve it? Dribble penetration, kick out. Here's Reynolds Fitzgerald with elevation. Rebound, big shot to rebound, and it's knocked away from there. And Miller Grove looks to run. Dunmeyer back, and able to convert with the kiss off the glass. Devon Dorsett. And now it's a 12-point lead for Miller Grove. Good mixing of defenses by Charmaine White, the head coach for Miller Grove. Start off with high-pressure man-to-man. Now he's going to that 3-2 zone. Calls for a lot of patience, dribble penetration, and outside shooting if you want to solve this zone. And against the 3-2, those spaces and holes will often appear in the corners, Coach, against the 3-2 zone. So if the Tigers need to run plays to get open looks from the corner. Dunmeyer off the dribble. What a nice move. John Dunmeyer able to convert for the Tigers.
That's great penetration by Dunmeyer, and that's exactly what we need to do is penetrate that 3-2 zone.
Gilbert off the dribble. Gilbert. And no call, and it's the Tigers. It's a 2-point shot that time by James Walker. Tigers were appealing for the carrying violation against Miller Grove, but none was given by the referee.
That was rather conspicuous, I think.
Still in that 32 zone from deep. Oh my goodness, he shot that one from like Miss Pringley's room back on campus. Tigers still man-to-man to the lane and convert that time. Pickney, and timeout being called by Tucker. It's timeout, Tucker Tigers. Miller Grove leads 38-24, minute 23 seconds to go in the first half. And Coach, the song is called Blow Your Whistle, and I think Coach Hachi wants the referees to blow their whistle.
I think that's right.
An incredible team, incredible display of defense, ball pressure by Miller Grove. Now they've switched to the 3-2 zone. And of course, coaches will tell you, dribble penetration as well as the corners. The deep corners is where you'll find looks. Dunmeyer able to dribble penetrate and get to the hole last time because there's only two guys in there. Defensively speaking, if you get by that first defender at the top of the key, you should fare pretty well. Coach Hachi really getting after the official over here. And really working officials, and he's looking like he's close to a tech, but he walks away this time. And now we're ready for a basketball. Dunmeyer now to Reynolds. Phillips down into Shaw. Shaw, the big fella. He starts the spinning, and the little shot is a little too strong, and Miller Grove looks to run. 3-on-1 break. Here's Phillips. Nice look. Good finish that time by James Walker. Good patience on the break and that 3-on-1 break showed by Miller Grove. Here's Dunmeyer trying to hit him on the wing. Ball remained with Tucker as referee says last touch by Miller Grove. 40-24, 50.7 seconds to go in the first half, Coach. Shaw carving out some space in there. The big fella. He had number 4, Raylon Richardson, on the baseline, and Shaw was just backing that. He's like a dump truck just backing up. There's nothing that Raylon Richardson could have done with all that weight. And they're in a double bonus now, and Tigers will shoot 2 foul shots for the rest of this half, which only has 48 seconds left in it. Elijah Shaw had a one-on-one opportunity earlier. He missed the front end. He'll have 2 attempts at the foul shot. Big rainbow arc, big arcing shot that time. Shaw now sets for his second attempt. This time he's able to convert. Now it's 40-25. 50 seconds to go. Pinckney with the push. Pinckney trying to get to the hole. Gets the contact. And he'll get the foul. Look like Shaw's going to be called for that foul. That's the second foul on the big backup center for the Tigers. With 46.6 seconds to go, Pinckney goes to the line. Keith Pinckney. Coach, he's an 11th grader. Oh, he shoots. That was just a little bit short.
Got to be just a lack of focus. Either that or the young man's very tired. I don't think he's come out this half, has he?
He is not, Coach. He's a 6'2" point guard. 11th grader. And wow,
He muscled up on that one.
There you go. Let's see what defense they're in now. They look like they're back to the man-to-man. They're back to the straight-up man-to-man defense. Dunmeyer. Look like Tigers might be holding for one. There's 35 seconds to go. Dunmeyer. Reynolds. Now Fitzgerald. Tigers look like they are holding for one shot, Coach. "15 seconds, 16, 13 seconds, now 10 seconds. Now they need to get the ball to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, and a turnover that time by the 10th grader, Phillips, and an easy deuce that time. Kendall Williams with 2.1 seconds to go. Can he get it off? He gets it off. Good if it goes, and it's no good, and that's the half. Tucker unable to convert on that long half-court shot by Devontae Reynolds, and 43-25, the Tigers trail Miller Grove. And as we go into halftime here, exactly what does the Tigers have to do? The Tigers have to do to get back into this game.
Well, I think what we saw at the end of the first quarter, we saw that when Jabari Craig was in the game, they did a good job of getting the ball early in the game inside to him at the post. That kind of opened up the perimeter game for our guys, and then they went back outside, hit some threes. Into the first quarter, we're right in the game. We saw when Jabari Craig got in a little foul trouble, and Coach took him out. Elijah Shaw came out. It took Miller Grove a little while to realize that basically when Jabari Craig came off the court and on the bench, so did our inside game. And that's when, as you said, they went to 3-2. I think there was a 6-point lead when they went to a 3-2, and what that 3-2 did was put a lot of pressure on the outside guys, and it also helped them get the ball on the fast break. And then all of a sudden, they were really putting up some points on the fast break, and our guys weren't able to get back. We've got to get back to an inside game, get them out of that 3-2, and keep those, reduce those fast break points.
All right, and it's halftime. We're going to take a break right now, run a few commercials, but we'll be right back. Tigers trail 43-25, live from Miller Grove Stadium, and we'll be right back.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
one match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
One shot.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
That's good stuff. We can get a player up here. Ah, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense.
One shot.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to come at you.
One shot.
We can get a player up here. Ah, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense.
time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
What an exciting first half. Miller Grove went out to the early lead. Tigers were reeling back in, tied at 15, and then Miller Grove had a 19-16 lead at the end of the first quarter, but then just relentless pressure and then just a dazzling, puzzling 3-2 zone defense allowed the Wolverines to extend to a 43-25 lead as we open the third quarter. And it's just exceptional basketball being played by both teams, but Miller Grove is just, right now, this is a notch above right now. What can the Tigers do to get back into things, Coach?
Well, you see Jabari Craig back in the game. They got to get back, work the ball inside a little bit, open up the outside. They got to keep Miller Grove out of that 3-2. But they got to get back to their inside game.
All right, Tigers' strategy should be to cut it down to below 10 before the fourth quarter, and then they'll make their run. Good steal that time by Reynolds. Reynolds on the push. Finds Fitzgerald on the wing. Fitzgerald with the kiss. No good. Craig on the glass. And just an unfortunate time that time. Another good defensive display by Miller Grove. Down the lane and blocked again. And able to sneak in behind that time was number 33, Omar Venable. Good block that time by Craig, but able to get on the offensive glass. And once again, the pressure being applied. Shambari Phillips gets the start for the second half. There's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald on the baseline. The block is going to be called, and it looks like it's going to be against number 12, James Walker. That's the second foul on Walker. It's the first team foul of the half. And Craig able to get inbound. Reynolds off the dribble. Reynolds to the wing. Dunbar goes baseline. And back to that man-to-man. They're leaving Phillips open. Phillips off the dribble. Phillips to the hole. Phillips with an ill-advised shot. There's Reynolds, and he's fouled. Check that. It was Fitzgerald that time on the offensive glass for the Tigers. At the line, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald came into the game averaging 21 points a game. He's able to convert the first shot, brings it to a 19-point lead, 45-26, 7 minutes and 3 seconds, just at the beginning of the third quarter here.
Well, we see Coach Harshry working the referee, getting him sideline. It didn't take him long. He's telling the referee that every time on the drive, Miller Grove's hacking, fouling, and we're not getting those calls.
Checking in the game was Alternate Gilbert. He replaced their big fella in the middle there. So it looked like Miller Grove looked like they're going to run and put some pressure on the Tigers. Tigers now answer a little pressure of their own in the backcourt. This is Pinckney being guarded by Dunmire. Using that screen up top and able, no, but on the glass. And there's Phillips on the glass. Dunmire now looks to push. Dunmire to the hole. Looking at, and it's going to be called for the block. Pinckney that time was a little late stepping in front of Dunmire on his drive, Coach.
Well, we can see a different game evolving right now in the third quarter as Jabari Craig's back in the game. You got your starters all in. A little bit smoother transition up and down the court.
Once again, Coach, the aggressive style of Miller Grove creates a lot of foul. I want to see how they're going to look in the fourth quarter. Question is, can the Tigers hang long enough to be within striking distance when the fourth quarter comes back? Able to convert that first one was Dunmire. Tigers overall are a pretty good free throw shooting team. Miller Grove looks to run again. Oh, man, they're relentless. They just push, push, push. They're running that old wheel play, Coach, against the man-to-man defense. Down in the hole. The little fella, he goes, the basket went through the wrong way. Is that -2 basket?
I think you should get -2 on that. That's really what you call truly a reverse layup.
What an important development. The third foul by Jabari Craig. The third personal foul.
Coach, I can honestly say I'm not sure that I've ever seen a basket scored like that.
Well, they didn't give him credit for the basket. That's the good thing about it. But they did give him the foul, and Alfred Gilbert will shoot the second when he's able to convert the first. And there it is. They extend back to a 47-29 lead. 6 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. And straight-up man-to-man defense now, this time by Miller Grove. Pulling up from three. Dunmire buries the three. The pull-up three, Coach.
And that's what we didn't have in that second quarter. We got really cold on our outside shooting.
But Coach Harsher decided to leave Craig in there. Good drive that time. What an excellent drive by Keith Pinckney. Point guard able to convert. Tigers need some more stops on the defensive end to get back into this one. Here's Phillips on the wing. Now Dunmire. Dunmire off the dribble. Dunmire into the lane. Kicks out to Reynolds. Reynolds with the three. There's a big fella on the glass. Craig with the rebound. The putback no good. Still battle for on the ground. And it should be a jump ball. And it will be a held ball. And alternating possession. It looks like the arrow is pointing towards Tucker, Coach. Tucker will get the ball after the jump ball call. 49-32.
Well, to get this game down to 10, we need to take advantage of those opportunities.
Yes, you got to take it in sections. If you can get it below 10 before the beginning of the fourth quarter, then it becomes a little more manageable off the dribble. Look at Reynolds go baseline. Silky smooth elevation and the conversion, Coach. Nice play that time by Fitzgerald. But here comes Miller Grove right back at you. And that kid again, Kyrie Hammer. He had 5 3-pointers in the first half. And there he goes. Fortunately for the Tigers, that's only a 2-pointer. Elevating his Fitzgerald. And he's a little short that time. And once again, the push. Unable to convert. And ball goes out. Last touch by Miller Grove. Ball belongs to Tucker. 5 minutes, 1 second to go in the third quarter. Tigers battling to try to get back into this one, Coach. Off the baseline is wide open is Phillips. Phillips with the long three, and it's good! Jabari Phillips, the 10th grader. This is Pinckney off the dribble. Here's Hammer. I thought Hammer was going to answer that last three by the Tigers with one of his own. Lord knows he's shot enough in the first half. Going off the dribble that time is Walker. Good rebound, Coach. Now it's 51-37.
And Coach calling for him to slow it down a little bit. Slow it down. Get in your offense.
All right, let's see if Tigers can execute. Phillips with the big shot last time. Yeah, Fitzgerald asking for the ball. Reynolds now looks to reset. Oh, what a good turn of dribbling that time, because jumping into that lane that time was Gilbert looking for that steal. Off the wing. Now Dunbar. Now look for Fitzgerald to try to operate. Once again, that zone, mixing of defenses. Going baseline is Dunbar. Unable to convert, though. Nice move, but unable to convert was John Dunbar, and now Miller Grove looks to run. Here's Pinkney. Pinkney looking for a shot. He's open for three. Shot is up, no good. Rebound taken away by Fitzgerald. Now Reynolds. Tigers don't look to run, although the big fellow was ahead of the field that time. Shambari Phillips with a quick shot. The three is up. No good. Here's Pinkney on the run out. Reynolds is back. And Reynolds with the deflection. Now Dunbar. Dunbar looking to go to the hole. Dunbar to the hole. It's a foul. Shots up. Unable to convert that time. Good end-to-end action, though, Coach, in this game.
Well, that was 3 times down the court that they stopped Miller Grove, and those were 3 precious possessions that we really needed to put up some points. We saw Coach Hartree slowed that offense down, moved the ball around real well, got good shots, but those shots, we got to make those shots go down.
Foul call against Gilbert. That's his second personal, the 4th team foul. And once again, Miller Grove starting to pile up those team fouls. Tigers a good free throw shooting team that time. And you saw the kid, Jabari Craig, jumped in the lane. He has to realize that the kid is still new to basketball. He didn't know it was 2 shots, and the first one was dead. Archie a little animated on the sideline there.
Well, I think the goal is to get this down to 10, get it down to 9 by the 4th quarter, and slowly but surely we're getting that difference down to 12 points now.
That's 12 points, Coach. 2 minutes, 56 seconds and counting. 3rd quarter, Tigers slowly getting back into it, and Miller Grove can aid him by a lot of these threes. Oh, no move with the left. Hammer. Did you see him go to the left, Coach? The big fella, Craig, thought he was going to go with that right hand. He switched hands at the last minute and able to convert at the rim. Quick move to the baseline. And a reverse layup. Devontae Fitzgerald with the nice move on the baseline. This is Gilbert, Coach, backup point guard. As guess who gets a breather? Pinkney. Hammer for 3. And once again, Tigers unable to get that rebound. And oh man, letting them off the hook that time and bail him out with that foul. Oh, there was no foul called on the play. It was just
that's good defense.
Good defense that time. I thought they was going to call Fitzgerald for that foul. 2 minutes, 5 seconds. Tigers trail by 12 points. Good effort by the Tigers. Open look for 3. And boy, they'll shoot themselves out of the game a lot of times. Then a foul. That's the 15th foul, Coach, and it starts to pack up. That foul will go against number 13, Earl Bryant.
And what we're not sure of is the depth of the Miller Grove bench, because we've seen very little, if any, substitution on their part.
That kid Pinkney, the starting point guard, finally gets a breather here, and it shows that they're not as smooth as they were operating on the offensive end as they were in those first couple of quarters. Asking for the ball, it's Fitzgerald. He's able to elevate, and he's fouled. And that's the 6th foul. He'll get 2 foul shots that time. This time it was 13, Earl Bryant. That's his 3rd personal foul. And, Coach, we're not yet into the 4th quarter, yet we've got a few guys in foul trouble.
That's right. And those points, those are the best points. When you're behind and that clock is stopped, those are the points that you've got to nail down at the free throw line.
Earl Bryant has 3 for Mill Grove. 3 personal fouls. Jabari Craig has 3 for the Tigers. But Craig has been out there and has kept away from that 4th one, Coach.
Well, one of the things we've seen with Jabari Craig, you may say, well, he's really hasn't scored many points in this quarter, but one of the things he does is he takes up space in the middle of the in the lane, and he causes Miller Grove to do something defensively different than what they were doing in that 2nd quarter. And that creates lanes for other players to drive to the basket. We've seen a lot of that in this quarter, and that's one of the things that's gotten us back into this game is just his presence in the lane.
All right, set to take free throws is Fitzgerald when we come back to action here. Tigers trail 53-41, a minute 40 to go. You're watching the best of Georgia High School football brought to you by basketball. Take that, Coach. Best of Georgia High School basketball brought to you by the Play On Sports Network. Dave DeCosta along with Mike Harwell, and we've got a really good game here. 53-41, minute 40 to go in the third quarter. Can the Tigers close this gap? They have an opportunity here with these two foul shot attempts to close it to a 10-point lead. And that was one of the keys you mentioned earlier, Coach. Can we get it below 10 before the beginning of the fourth quarter? And it looks like the Tigers have an opportunity right now to make it 10.
Well, let me put in a plug for GHSA and high school basketball in the state of Georgia. If you haven't been out to see your local team play, go out on a Friday or Saturday night or a weekday night and watch your local team play high school basketball.
Glad you mentioned that, Coach. This Tuesday, coming Tuesday, Stevenson Jaguars invade the Tigers. Oh, what an important miss that time.
Those were
unable to convert.
Two unfortunate misses.
Both foul shots down the lane, right at the big fella. He misses, but here's the offensive glass, and there's Fitzgerald with the board. Fitzgerald, Tigers look to run. Reynolds with the push. What a nice move in the open court. To the hole, to the rack, and he misses it that time. He had a couple open teammates that time, but he looked like he wanted to take it himself. On the wing, and it's good that time. What a nice play by Hammer. Kyrie Hammer with a nice conversion. Even though Fitzgerald got a piece of that one, it's now 55-41. Calling for the ball is the big fella, Craig. Craig calling for it. Dunmeyer off the dribble. Finds Shabari Phillips. Shabari Phillips in the lane. Oh, he's going to be called for traveling that time. It looked like he's about to drop that one off to Fitzgerald for a nice, easy layup, but the referee's getting for the walking, Coach. 52 seconds to go. 14-point lead by Miller Grove. And, Coach, they had an opportunity, but they missed those two free throws. And the run-up and two-point basket by Hammer have extended to this 14-point lead and look like they're trying to hold for one shot. Gilbert. Good pass that time. Good block. And it's going to be on Fitzgerald. The first foul on Fitzgerald. At the line, it will be Dorsett. Devin Dorsett with the shot. And he misses that first one. And, you know, Tigers were a good foul shooting team until those last two misses by Fitzgerald. But coming in, they have been making their foul shots at a nice pace this year. If the Tigers can close this gap, it might come down to free throws. Once again, good rebound that time by Craig. Gamble in the backcourt. Can he get all the way to the hole? Oh, he calls double dribble. Double dribble against
once
Dunmeyer.
Again, we had Jabari Craig open on the low post and really failed to get the ball to him. He's been really working, trying to get that ball, but they're just not penetrating, getting the ball to him.
Oh.
Get the ball to the big man.
About 5 straight empty trips that time for the Tigers. I mean, you know, you're not going to be able to come into a double-digit lead with empty trips. Pinkney being pressured by Whit. A wide open look from the wing, and oh, wow. Talk about a dagger, but he goes down. That was Hammer. He goes down. Tigers. Ball knocked out. Hammer went down briefly, Coach. Looked like he's back up. Looked like he's going to be okay. I don't think. But what a dagger, Coach, from the deep corner. Kyrie Hammer. Coach, that's a 6-3 point on the game. And at the end of the third quarter, Miller Grove lead 58-41. Tigers able to bring it down to a 12-point difference, but unable to close it any further. They brought it on to a 12-point lead at one point, but Miller Grove went from 53 to 41 back up to 58-41 as they close out the Tigers with a 7-0 run. You're listening to Play on Sport Network presentation of Georgia High School basketball. Interesting, Coach. We got a quarter to go, 8 minutes. A lot of things can happen. Miller Grove has a lot of fouls. The next foul, the Tigers will be in the bonus. Miller Grove has 6 team fouls. The Tigers only have 2. Can the Tigers can gamble a little bit now because, with only 2 team fouls, they're able to put that pressure defense on, trying to scramble this game a little bit, trying to get back in the game. And Miller Grove will shoot themselves out of games because they do launch a lot of three-point shots, sometimes ill-advised.
The first 2 or 3 minutes of this quarter is going to set the tempo for the rest of the game, and Tucker's really got to get back in this game quickly.
Here's Pinckney, and now Hammer. That was Dorsett. Now Gilbert. Gilbert being pressured by Reynolds. Run in the lane. Look at him hit the glass. And one again. It's a baseline violation call against Tucker, as it looked like Conrad Williams was diving for that ball and may have landed on the baseline. And what an effort, all for naught. But a good effort, though, by Williams. Once again, Tigers give up a little short jump shot.
And that's their biggest lead of the game right here. Will the Tigers answer?
Off the dribble is Fitzgerald. Oh, no block that time, but the ball remains with Tucker. Good defensive presence that time. Able to follow Fitzgerald on the baseline was James Walker. Now Dunbar with inbounds. Wow, what a turnover that time. A short pull-up. And once again, nice basket, Gilbert. Fitzgerald looking to operate from the top of the key. Fitzgerald elevate. 3-pointers up and good. He gets a friendly roll that time. Devontae Fitzgerald. Here's Hammer, Kyrie Hammer. Hammer inside. That time by Walker. Off the dribble is Gilbert. Gilbert kicks it back out to Pinckney, and Miller Grove looks to reset this offensive set. Oh, traveling that time. He took a little steps, James Walker. One has to wonder, when will Archie go to the full court press? Can he scramble this game, or is this guy's just as tied? Fitzgerald looking to operate again. Successful last time. This time, he calls for the travel. Six minutes, 34 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Miller Grove with an 18-point lead on the Tucker Tigers. Full court pressure now by the Tigers. Here's Gilbert down the lane. Gilbert with a drop off. The nice pass by Gilbert finding James Walker. Inside the big fella Craig. Craig with a reverse layup. And Jabari Craig, nice find that time by Devontae Reynolds. Able to find his big 6'10" center for the easy deuce. Here's Gilbert now being pressured by Reynolds. Pinckney. Not enough pressure being applied to this ball this time. Tigers are trailing. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert off the dribble being guarded by Reynolds. Gilbert to the baseline. Gilbert inside. And his basket is ruled good, and there's a foul call. Wow, and it's the fourth foul on Craig. Jabari Craig, the big 6'10" center for the Tigers, has just picked up his fourth personal foul. There's no sense in subbing him now, Coach, because you might as well try to get back into this one.
That's right. That previous possession, I think that's the second time that they've gotten the ball inside to Jabari Craig in the second half.
And completing the three-point play was Alternate Gilbert. And now Miller Grove, their largest lead of the game, coach, 21-point lead. Dunbar off the dribble, and good defense time by the big fella, Omar Venable. And now there's a call. It seems to be like a technical foul or something called. Let's see what the referee is going to call here. A little intimidating action that time as a technical foul was called against the big center for Miller Grove, and he's an 11th grader coach, Omar Venable. He had a few words to say after he had that rejection.
Well, he just got him a seat on the bench.
He's an 11th grader coach. And if you look at this Miller Grove roster, they've got some, other than Kyrie Hammer, well, I'll take it my shooting guard any time. The way that guy can stroke it from three. He's a 12th grader. Also, Earl Bryant is a 12th grader. Other than that, coach, we're going to have to, and everyone else is an underclassman. Reynolds off the dribble, down the lane, is looking for the big fella, and nice touch that time. Devontae Reynolds able to convert with the pass and the little teardrop in the lane. This is Gilbert. They're so tough when they got this two-point guard set. Gilbert, normally the backup point guard. He's in there with Pinckney, and that two-headed point guard monster is so tough to defend. Able to handle that rock. Speaking of Pinckney, here's Pinckney, able to elevate. The shot's up and good. And Keith Pinckney. Boy, he can score it. Ahead of the field is Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald fouled in the active shooting. He'll go to the line and shoot two shots. That foul will be on number 12. Walker, his third personal.
That's
8th team foul, coach. And, shooting two shots will be Devontae Fitzgerald. Checking back into the game, Earl Bryant. He replaces Devin Dorsett. Able to convert both shots was Fitzgerald. Tigers now in a man-to-man pressure defense and shooting a little short jump shot. Ill-advised shot that time. Charmaine White the head coach of Miller Grove, doesn't look too happy about that. Good pass. Oh, and the big fella unable to catch it in traffic on the run. I like the way the big fella runs the court, but that's a little far away to give that 6'10" guy the ball, far away from the basket.
Well, and he needs that ball up high.
Good play. What an effort by John Dunbar. Dunbar almost came up with the steal. He comes up a little hobble, but he'll walk it off. Hammer set to inbounds. He goes to Pinckney. Pinckney being guarded by Dunbar. Here's Hammer. Pinckney. Pinckney looking to elevate. But good defense that time. And, a little moving screen that time by the 13 shirt. Earl Bryant not called. Pinckney off the dribble. Here's Bryant. Elevate. A little short. Could have been partially blocked. Tigers look to run. Head of the field is Dunbar down the lane and 2-point. And the Tigers are not giving up. 4 minutes, 11 seconds to go. 69-54 score. Good pressure defense by the Tigers. A little more patience being showed this offensive trip. And timeout being called by Miller Grove. Wow, 69-54, 3:49 to go in the fourth quarter. Tigers trail the Wolverines. Dave DeCosta along with Mike Harwell. And we're bringing it to you live from Miller Grove High School. It's the best of Georgia high school basketball. Now, Coach, you got 3:49, and the Tigers showing they're not going to quit on this one. A lot of coaches say, let's scramble this game because the next game that we're down only 5, we have to learn how to play in these situations.
That's right.
So it's a good practice for the next time when it's not such a large lead and it's a little closer.
Well, they've worked that lead down from 19 down to 14 now. These next couple of minutes going to really tell the story about how this game's going to end up. You never know with fast break, 3-point plays. You can shoot yourself back into the game very quickly.
What good look at the defense. Trying to get a 5-second closely guarded call. And finally gets the separation, but there's no call being made. On the baseline, it's Hammer. Good drop off and getting called for the foul. Looked like it's Phillips. It was Shambari Phillips being called for the foul. First personal foul, 15 foul for the Tigers, and at the line shooting 2 shots will be Earl Bryant. Bryant rims that one out. He'll get a second opportunity though, as Coach Archie begins to work these refs a little more.
Coach Archer still working the referees.
Bryant able to convert. And here's Kendall Williams making his first appearance, Coach. Coach Charmaine White for Mill Grove going to his bench. It's a 16-point lead, Coach. 3:35 to go. Calling for it, it's Fitzgerald in sight. He elevates, he shoots, and he knocked down. He's so long, so lean, able to get this shot over most guys, Coach.
And we got it down to 13 now.
It's only it's a 14-point lead because that was only a 2-point shot, Coach.
Okay.
So there a little more work to do. And if I'm Miller Grove, I'm going to work at least 30 seconds each trip. Against elbow foul call against Devontae Fitzgerald. That's a 16th foul. After this, they'll be shooting 1-1. But the way Miller Grove shoots foul shots, that might not be such a bad idea to put them on the line. See if they can close it out from the foul line. There's Gilbert. Gilbert for 3, and that's a heartbreaker right there, Coach.
Well, and that's another uncontested 3-point shot. Had too many of those tonight.
Fitzgerald elevates, shoots, and scores again. So difficult to stop, Coach. He's already 6'7". He got those long legs and springs, and he gets up so high and able to get that shot over most defenders. He's guarding Bryant now. Bryant to the lane. Here's a 3-pointer by Hammer, touched by Billy Grove, and Hammer able to get it down. Here's Hammer with his 3, and that was Craig with the rebound. Now here's Dunmire. Dunmire looking, ill-advised pass inside. He had on the wing was Reynolds. He tried to go to the big fella, but he passed it down around his waist, and then those big guys like it up a little more higher than that. If I'm Miller Grove, I'm taking at least 30 seconds off each trip. We're not going to come down and chuck it up after 7 seconds. This is precisely what they're doing. They're still running their offense, Coach, because they don't want to get stagnant. Good steal that time by Craig. Looking to push. And timeout. It looked like Craig slipped open that time. Timeout called by the Tigers with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go. Miller Grove leads 73-59. You're watching the best of Georgia High School basketball on the Play On Sports Network. Dave DeCosta along with Mike Harwell. And we're coming to you live from Lithonia, Georgia, the campus of Miller Grove High School. Tigers. It's a tough one, Coach. Let's see what play Hartree is called as the Tigers come out of this counter. Let's see what defensive set that they're in. Here's Craig, back to Reynolds. Wide open look now, and he misses everything. Just a little bit of rim he catches. the substitution in the game. There's Hammer. They've gone to that four-corner, Coach. Remember that from the old Dean Smith, North Carolina days?
UNC.
Good turnover that time. Here's the push. And what a turnover. Just an ill-advised substitution. Dunbar again. Hartree with another timeout that time. But Coach, you measure yourself against the best, and sometimes Miller Grove is the best. They're the four-time defending state champion, but going into the region tournament first, and then the ultimate, hopefully the state tournament, Coach Hartree knows what he has to do, what his ball club has to do to get to a point like this.
That's correct, and one of the things a game like this will do for him is it'll send him back to the drawing board, and they'll have a better game plan for Miller Grove next time around.
All right. 1 minute to go, 73-61. Tigers full court pressure. They're trapping in the backcourt. They should be fouling some of these new guys, see if they can. And there is the foul. The intentional, well, it's not intentional, but the foul call against John Dunbar. Second person looking for Dunbar at the line, will shooting. While Gilbert's at the line, let's talk about our fantastic #1 ranked girls team in the state. They're number one, Coach.
What a great season they're having, and Coach Robin Potter's just doing a great job with that team right now. Had a great night tonight here at Miller Grove. Miller Grove girls are defending state champions, and they came onto their home court and came away with a victory tonight. So we want to congratulate them tonight from that victory.
All right, full marks goes out to the Lady Tigers, as the girls come away with a big victory over the Miller Grove Wolverines. Here's Reynolds in the corner. Reynolds off the dribble, elevates, gets the foul. He get two shots. 42.3 seconds to go. And Coach, it's been a while. I don't remember. Has the girls ever been ranked #1 in the state?
Well, I can't, in the time that I've been at Tucker since '99, I can't remember a time that they've been ranked #1. Certainly this is just great for the Tucker community and great for Tucker High School and the girls program. They've worked so hard over the last few years to get to this point.
All right. Able to convert is Reynolds. Tigers full court pressure, and there's another steal. And up and getting a foul that time was John Dunbar. John Dunbar with the steal and the double bonus. He'll get two shots, Coach. It's the fifth foul call against
Foul call number 13. Earl Bryant, this is fifth.
Earl Bryant has fouled out of the ball game. He's just been called for his fifth personal foul. .8 seconds, and Coach is 75-64. They're able to get it back down. If he converts this foul shot, he'll get it back down to 10. Dunbar, the junior, he sets and he's able to convert, and now it's a 10-point lead. Tigers with that full court pressure again, but here's Hammer, and there's a foul. That time, Fitzgerald, third personal foul for Fitzgerald. At the line is Hammer. Maybe Hammer's not the guy you want to foul. That guy is such a sharpshooter.
Probably not, because we've called his name a lot tonight.
Here's Ed Pickney, not Ed Pickney, Keith Pickney coming off there. You remember Easy Ed Pickney from Villanova Wildcats? I remember that famous upset of Georgetown in the NCAA tournament. And able to convert the front end of that one-on-one is Hammer. And Coach, if you had to give a player of the game, tonight's game, I think Kyrie Hammers, like with his 5 3-pointers in the first half, might have to be the top of your list. Still in the backcourt. Still going, and finally he's tripped up. He'll get a couple foul shots, and Coach, he'll be able to bring it below 10. That magic plateau that the Tigers are looking for. And able to convert the first one was Jones. He's got his starting point guard back in there, Coach, with 29 per second left. Boy, Coach White is very serious. He's playing this one all the way out. And Gilbert fouled in the backcourt. He'll get a couple foul shots. A lot of times you make your foul shots, you put this game away. You miss it, you get your opponent an opportunity to get right back in it. It's still a one-on-one opportunity. If you miss the front end of this, look for the Tigers to push real hard. Oh, such good foul shooting that time. Able to convert is Gilbert. Altronique Gilbert. Wow. Able to rise up in between two Tigers that time. With a good rebound on the glass was James Walker. Now Walker will get an opportunity to shoot 2 foul shots. Tigers had just brought it to a 9-point lead and is now back up to double digits. And Walker. That foul shot didn't look so good. Maybe that's the guy we should have been fouling. Walker able to convert a second. Unfortunate turnover. Good lane that time. Here's Reynolds. Tigers looking. Got the big fella ahead. Here's Dunmeyer. And Dunmeyer fouled with about 3.6 seconds to go. As the crowd starts to make their way out of the arena, Coach, once again, the measuring stick was here tonight. Tigers know what they have to do now. You've got the region tournament, then you got the state tournament.
Well, there's a little bit of work we have to do here on the Tucker side, but no doubt they'll get back in the gym and get some of that worked out. You got to remember this is an outstanding Miller Grove team to come in here and try to pull this upset. It's tough to do. Good thing is that the region tournament will be at Mays this year. It will not be at Miller Grove, so they won't be on their home court, so they won't have that advantage. And hopefully we can get the Tucker Tigers on a run here towards the end of the season and get up a little steam for the region tournament.
All right, that's it from Miller Grove High School here in Lithonia, Georgia. The final score, the Miller Grove Wolverines 80, the Tucker Tigers 69. For Mike Howard, I'm David Costa, and good night and so long.
What did we not do? Didn't rebound very well. Didn't rebound very well.